Good day everyone, I am teacher Darylle and I'm here to present my action plan as a Filipino teacher in grade 10. So my first objectives is to enhance students' proficiency in reading, writing, speaking, and comprehension of the Filipino language. So the strategies that I am going to use is to review and update the Filipino curriculum to align with the national standards and to promote proficiency in Filipino language. Also introduce culturally relevant text and natural materials to make learning more enhancing and meaningful for the students. So the persons that are involved in this action plan or objectives are the Filipino subject teachers, and the resources that we need are curriculum guidelines and materials. Our second objectives is to foster a deeper appreciation and understanding of the Filipino culture, literature, and heritage among students. So the activities or strategies that we're going to use is language immersion programs. So this is to implement language immersion programs where students are encouraged to converse in Filipino during designated periods. So the people that are involved in this action plan are the school administrators, and the resources that we need are multimedia resources like videos and audio recordings. So our third objectives is to integrate technology effectively into Filipino instruction to enhance the learning outcomes. So the activities or strategies that we're going to use is technology integration. Provide training for teachers on how to effectively integrate technology tools such as language learning apps, multimedia resources, and digital planning platforms into their instructions. So the persons that are involved in this action plan are the professional developmental facilitators, and the sources that we need workshop facilities. Our fourth objectives is to develop critical thinking and analytical skills through the study of Filipino literature and language. So the activities that we're going to use are literary and cultural events, which we are going to organize literary contests, storytelling sessions, and cultural festivals to showcase student talents and celebrate Filipino literature and arts, and also invite guest speakers, authors, and artists to conduct workshops and seminars to inspire students and open their understanding to the Filipino culture. So the persons that are involved in these objectives or action plan are the guest speakers and performers, and the sources that we need are we need guest speakers, honorariums, and the travel expenses of the guest speakers. Our fifth of the objectives in our action plan is to strengthen collaboration among teachers, students, parents, and the community to support Filipino language education. So the activities or strategies that we're going to use, we have professional development, which we will conduct regular professional development workshops and seminars for Filipino teachers to enhance their pedagogical skills, content knowledge, and assessment strategies. Also encourage teachers to participate in conferences, webinars, and online courses to stay updated on current trends and best practices in Filipino education. So the persons that are involved in these objectives, we have local community representatives, and lastly, the sources that we need technology tools and devices. Our sixth objectives, we have foster creative writing skills. So in these objectives, the activities or strategies that we're going to use is to integrate creative writing prompts into the curriculum. So the persons that are involved in these objectives are the language department head, creative writing specialists, and the sources that we need time for prompt creation, and also we need printing resources. Objectives in this action plan is to promote cultural appreciation and language preservation. So the activities that we're going to do, we have organized cultural events and celebrations. And the persons that are involved in these objectives, we have cultural committees, student organizations, and lastly, we need Filipino teachers, of course. And the sources that we need are event planning resources and budget for materials and performances. And our last objectives for this action plan, we have enhanced reading comprehension skills. So the activities or strategies that we're going to use is to provide individualized support for struggling readers. And the persons involved, we have guidance counselors, advanced students, lastly, Filipino teachers. And the sources that we need training for peer tutors, and lastly, we need supervision resources. So in conclusion, my action plan for improving the Filipino subject is a commitment to fostering a dynamic, culturally enriched learning environment. By integrating innovative teaching methodologies, leveraging technology, promoting cultural immersion, and implementing comprehensive assessment strategies, my plan is poised to cultivate language proficiency and a deeper appreciation for Filipino heritage among my students. With dedication and perseverance, my efforts have the potential to greatly enhance the quality of education and Filipino studies, and empower students to become proficient in the language and knowledgeable about its rich cultural context.